4 years ago, The Buzz brought you the story of a couple of entrepreneurs that formed not only a business partnership, but a personal one as well. And they decided to move to Anderson, pursuing their vision of starting a business. Today, our coverage brings you the news of that family business and their win of a prestigious award. We're delighted to hear about how things have changed over the course of the past 4 years and more about that award from co-owner of Redwood Automotive, Andrea Dodson.
When COVID first hit, we were obviously really scared, and it created some pretty big shipping issues for us. And as of late, the past probably 4 to 6 months, a lot of inventory issues. But we're keeping our heads above water, and we're really doing very well. COVID kind of forced us to pivot in a lot of ways, which was a great thing and kind of a big blessing because we're small enough to pivot. It worked for us, and we were able to improve a lot of things, but it was really hard. It took everything out of us. But, we're finally doing really well and thriving, and it feels really good.
For somebody walking onto the lot, what is probably the biggest difference that would be noticed?
When we started 4 years ago, we had 6 cars in inventory. And so we've pretty steadily grown over the last 4 years. So I think if you look at what we were doing pre-COVID to what we're doing now, the size of inventory, we have about between 40 and 50 cars in inventory now. And so that's changed a lot. But I think the type of vehicles that we sell has changed a lot. We were a little nervous to do highline and specialty vehicles for a while, but as we continue to thrive and grow, we really put a lot of trust into our mechanic and our staff and kind of realized like, hey, we have all the stuff we need to do this the way that we want to do it. And so now when you look on our lot, you'll see we have a Bentley, we have a Maserati, we have 7 Corvettes. So it's a lot different than the inventory we originally started with. What we're finding is even during some of the economic uncertainty, these types of vehicles stayed pretty steady. People who are interested in this type of vehicles were still in the market for them, even as the economy was a little bit uncertain, and it has stayed really strong for us. And so while we love serving Madison County, we've actually been selling almost half of our inventory out of the area. We did a market analysis last month, and about 60% of our vehicles over the past 3 months were sold out of county, and 20% of those were out of state. So that's really changed our business quite a bit. And I think the internet really helps us. Most of our vehicles are $2,000 to $4,000 below market value. And as there's an increase in, vehicle shortages with the microchip problem, the worldwide shortage and everything that's going on, the price of pre-owned vehicles has skyrocketed. And so our prices are staying relatively the same, and they're significantly below market value. I think that's really helping us with some of our out-of-state buyers have confidence. And then the biggest thing that people say to us all the time is, hey, you guys have really great reviews. And so they trust to work with us even from California or Mississippi or Canada. So that feels really awesome that people are willing to trust us with such big purchases, and sometimes without even seeing or driving the vehicle, just based on our reputation. So I didn't think in 4 years we would be here, but it feels really good.
And you remain on Hartman Road at the north side of Anderson.
Yes, we do intend to stay here and to continue to grow here. My husband and I actually moved to Anderson 4 years ago when we started this business. We moved into the old Peyton Wells building, which had been vacant for 10 years. So we're slowly but surely getting it up to speed. But really, truly, the community has embraced us, and they've been really supportive of us. And we look at each other almost every day and say, there's no way we would have been able to do this anywhere but here, because we really have received a lot of support. And I don't mean financial support or tax breaks or anything like that. I mean, just genuine people who want to see us succeed. And you would be so amazed at what a difference that makes for us when we're kind of in the grind and trying to get this business out of the water. It truly did make a huge difference for us. And so we can't imagine leaving. In fact, we've encouraged anyone we know with a business to move to Anderson. There's so many opportunities here. We're really excited. There's another car dealership coming in around the corner. So all that to say, I think it's awesome to see the support that we've received. And I just hope that, other people know about how supportive this community is and how it's just a great place to start a business. And maybe others will take the leap and do kind of what we did and try to get a business off the ground. We're really glad that we did, and we're really glad that we're here.
Andrea, recently, Redwood received what I believe is a coveted kudo from an organization. Could you share that with us?
Yeah, we received an award from Car Gurus, which is the leading car shopping website. The award recognizes select dealers who have top dealer ratings. So that means type of inventory, that means a lot of things, but most importantly, what they measure is customer feedback. And so our customer feedback rating is so high, it's ranked within the top percent of dealerships nationwide. And so we got honored with this Car Gurus Top Rated Dealer Award for 2021. And I was surprised because I didn't think it would feel so meaningful. But to be honest, in our business, car dealers are so quickly blamed for things when they go wrong. And, they've had this stereotype and things. So rarely does our industry recognize dealers in a significant way. And so to finally have some recognition or somebody say, hey, look at you guys, you're doing a good job, it really felt amazing. And I just think in life, there's so many things that happen, stressful things, bad things, that any type of good thing you have to celebrate. And so this just felt really awesome to share with our team, who has really dedicated a lot and worked so hard to getting our business off the ground just 4 years ago. And kind of starting from nothing, from 6 cars to going to the 50 that we have in inventory now. They've just put in the work, and it's so awesome to share with them that their hard work has paid off.
When you started Redwood Automotive in Anderson, it was you and your soon-to-be husband, who is now your husband. Has your team grown?
Yes. So my husband and I have been together for almost 13 years, and we were crazy enough to get married and start our business and move all in the same year. And then the next year we adopted our 2 sons. So it was a pretty crazy time for us. But yes, everyone who works at Redwood is family. So 2 of my 4 brothers work here. They work in our sales department, and they do an amazing job. They really, truly care about each customer who comes in. And my dad recently came on a year and a half ago as our mechanic, and he is awesome. He's just done a fabulous job, and our customers seem to really love him. So yeah, it's a family thing, and we're all working really hard to keep the wheels turning and everything going. And it's been really rewarding, not only to see success for a business that's a startup, but to share the success with people who really mean a lot to us. It's just been really a rewarding and exciting experience. And the community of Anderson, I cannot say enough how amazing it has been that they've really embraced us and supported us here.
Andrea Dodson, congratulations to you, your husband Jake, and your entire family on this award. And thank you for making our community a better place to live. Support Redwood Automotive and the other small businesses in your community. Your community's future depends on it. That's the latest buzz of Madison County.